If goat and lion go out to look for food together, whether they find food or not, the lion is settled. He has food. Oh. Do you know that your child dependent in this UK can have their visa expiring many years or many months before you, the main applicant, whose dependent they are? Like, I am the main applicant, for example, and I have my child as my dependent. Let's say my visa is expiring in 2028, for example, and then my child's visa can expire in 2024 or 25. You know, you said you didn't get the memo. I thought it was only me, oh. As in, it shocked me. It shocked me, oh, and I said, let me come and ask you people and also share with you. So that you will not allow the lion to chop you. Allow lion chop you. Who thinks that thing why I talk from beginning a joke? I mean it. I mean now. If you don't understand pidgin, if you no flow, because I know they speak calm. Anyhow, I'm actually angry right now. But like I try to just eat and drink water and calm down. So I made a video a few months ago about how, oh sorry, as a well-cultured African, before I continue with this video, please let me greet you people. Hello, my gracious ones. All those who have been following this channel, thank you. And if you are new on this channel, my name is Grace, and I recently graduated from a university here in the UK. Recently, July. Time they fly you. It's not recent again. Oh, 4 months gone. Yeah, August, September, October. 4 months ago. So, you know, I was on a student visa initially. So upon graduation, in order to extend my stay here, I did switch to another visa. I did a video about it and talked about how I got my visa in less than 2 days and the reasons why I picked the visa I picked and stuff like that. And I'll just leave the link thing here. So we're here for either here or here, wherever you see it. But I think it's here to be. Oh, okay, maybe I'll leave the link in the description box, but I'll try and put it somewhere up here. So why am I saying so? When I switched to that visa, I explained. I'm not going to go back to explaining why I switched to that visa, but I switched. But I decided not to put my dependent on that visa at that moment because we were expecting another kind of visa for them. Okay, but at the moment I needed to switch, I had to switch. So it so happened that by faith and by grace, our hope and our plan came to fruition. So less than 48 hours to the expiration of our visa, the one we were expecting for my husband and children came out. So I had to like spend sleepless nights because we had a very short timeline to apply, and I had to apply for 3 people. So I decided, okay, I already have a visa running. I still have a couple of over a year, almost 2 years left on it. So no stress, no reason to hurry. A lot of people are saying, why switch, claim your money back. See, I used to tell people money is not everything, and I keep saying it, and they will say until you've made enough money, say it. At least I think I've tried. I can still say it. So money is not everything actually. So I thought of it. I already gave my new employer a new BRP just less than how many months ago. Let my people be settled first. Like me, my own is my settling myself and handling myself is the easiest thing I can do. But what bugs me most times or bothers me is people around me. So when I can sort out, or when I've sorted out people around me that need to be sorted out, then I'm more at peace. My own is not an issue. I said, okay, I'll remain where I am and let me just quickly feel for my family. Let me cut the story short. So I filled the form for my husband and my kids. And then the visa came out. It was successful. To God be the glory. And then what did I now see? I now saw that the date they put for my kids even though they are not my dependent because I put them under my husband's visa. And the type of visa I'm on is different from his own kind of visa. And on their form, your application is successful. You are under so and so visa for this person. So my husband's name, not my name. They are this person's dependent. So they are my husband's dependent. So ideally, their visa should expire when my husband's visa expires. From my understanding, I did not get the memo about this one that I'm going to share with you now. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Their visa is expiring more than a year and 1.5 months, 1 year and almost 2 months before my husband's visa will happens to be the person who they are his dependents. So what that means is that 1 year and then 1.5 months. That's 1 year, 2 months. Let me just say 1 year, 2 months difference between that is it means we're going to still pay another visa money for that. Because the visa initially should cover the entire duration, but they have shortened it by 1 year, 2 months. Okay, so more money, more expenses. Because I did not get the memo, I now went to incur more expense. How? So for my kids, these are very funny. Like as I'm making this video now, I'm smiling, but I am not happy. I'm not happy. Do you know that? Hey gosh, I applied for administrative review. Per person, administrative review is £80. So for my two children, I paid £160. And it took them 1 month, one whole month to get back to us. And today we are receiving mail and they are telling us what? That our, sorry, let me just read it. Blah, 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 blah. Dear so and so, you put the name, put the unique number. Your application for administrative review has been unsuccessful. Blah, 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 blah. Reasons, then they came to where they said the reasons for the decision. So the reason we gave for the review was we said incorrect period of permission granted because, of course, where did you throw away the extra 1 year, 2 months that we paid for? You know. So this was the response. You claim that you were granted the incorrect period of permission to stay when your application was approved. The guidance for a dependent child of a skilled worker. Okay, so skilled work visa is where my husband is on. Okay, so I'm not on skilled work visa. I'm on a different visa. I get coconut head and they do different things. Maybe I get coconut head, I needed it. Go and watch the video, Rico. Anyway, the guidance for a dependent child of a skilled worker states at paragraph SW 36.2 of Appendix Skilled Worker of the Immigration Rules. A child will be granted permission which ends on the same date as whichever of their parents' permission ends first. Unless both parents have settlement or British citizenship, in which case the child will be granted permission for just 3 years. 3 years. In your case, your mother, which is me, this is a response to one of my children. I think this is for my son, but it's the same thing for both of them that I got. In your case, your mother has concurrent permission to stay until so and so date, which is 1 year, 1 year, 2 months lower than my husband's stay, who they are his dependents. You were therefore granted permission in line with your mother for the correct period in line with the immigration rules and published guidance. Ushe baddest. So, and then they wrote at the beginning anyway that make sure you apply for that visa before your current duration expires. So it means that even if today I decide to switch to my husband's visa, we'll still pay another money from the two of them again to get them to that duration. So right now, I'm considering different other options. But waiting they pay me. Now say they don't chop money for 1 year, 2 months. Can't still collect £160 on top my hand. Can't still tell me no. That money don't go, they don't chop am. So either way. So if lion, if you be goat, I don't call you goat, but see, that's why I talk from the beginning, and that's why it be me. Like say, they say, come, let's go and do this thing. This is the right thing to do. Let's get something to eat. Let's sort out our issue. Let's extend our visa. Don't go extend your visa. Come follow person. Where a major goal now to make money. Nobody care about you for here. Ah, They go suck you dry. Go explain. No evidence. Anyway, the major thing what I want to tell you for this video be say, if una no get the memo, I dey share the memo give you now. No go make my kind mistake. I think the ideal thing if you don't have other plans. Me, in my own case, I no regret so because wetin I been do that collect that visa for is very important. It's a learning point, it's a learning curve for me. Um, I don't want you to make the same mistake. So no go allow lie on chop you. If you say the be cunning as a serpent, that's what the Holy Book tell us. No go allow you should know by now. If you are here, you should know by now. Say nobody send you. They want chop you. Don't allow yourself to be eaten. So yeah. That's what I want to say. Don't they chop from this side, they chop from this side, you lose out at both ends. Don't let that happen to you. I feel I feel I feel bad. A bit bad, but yeah, I'm okay. Uh I don't want you people to do the same mistake. Another thing you need to note for this child dependent visa is that if your child was below 4 when you captured initially for your visa and you want to extend or renew your visa, there's an app, like I said in that video. Now watch the video. I'm not going to be repeating things that I've shared before now. So that app can go for your child, children below 4 years and the likes are new adults. But for children who have clocked 5 and above since the last time that you did the capture, you have to take the child physically to VFS. It's like the TLS for those in Nigeria, the capturing center, the visa center to capture. Now, you find the area closest to you and book a date. And then it's not even free to book dates to capture. I can't remember. I think we paid £139 to capture. Yeah. Although there they wrote that I think there's always one free slot every 9 a.m. or so. I don't know how they wrote it. But my point is, but you go wait, you go look for slot, you go look for slot. I go pop out. Anyway, I didn't bother looking for slots. I just needed to get it sorted out. So I found the VFS center close to me where they work Saturdays and Sundays so that I don't interfere with my weekday job. Okay, so bear that in mind. Keep that extra money to capture if your child has crossed 5 from the last time you did your visa. And yeah, I think that's about it. You will get all the other things, but don't say you didn't get the memo. No go dash person money. No let them chop you. Don't be the choppy. Anyway, this is just to let you know that you need to be you need to have this information on ground so that you don't go also to apply for administrative review like I did and lose out both ways. So 1 year, 2 months plus £160. Plus the money you're going to pay again because right now, you know why it's even paying me? Why it's paying me more is that they've increased visa fee. And they plan to increase IHS from next year, January. I'm sure you people have heard that one too. So now, not only have they shortened that money we paid, they've also put us in a situation where by the time we're paying again, we're going to be paying times 2 of what we would have paid for this duration. Because that's what is almost 70% increment. But God day. One day at a time. I'm sure we'll be fine. But yeah, please. All these things have been rambling up and down. The best thing is all of it to switch together. Except, of course, you really have some other plans. So ideally, I didn't want to. But maybe if I had all of us had switched, then we'll all be on the same date. We won't have lost all this. And then I will now start because I just switched my visa a month and a half before they switched theirs. Okay, good. Anyway, I hope you learned something. I hope this video helps you. I hope you don't repeat my mistake. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and do all the good stuff. Stay graceful, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.